What is up, everybody? Welcome to the BigDill stream on a Thursday evening. This stream is brought to you by the CRA, where cryptid lives do not matter. How's it going, everyone? How was your week so far up to this point? Hopefully good. We're near out towards the weekend. And, we got a Thursday night stream ahead of us. What's up, lovely 144, Nick Oxenford, Dusty, Daniel, Chris Maki. How's it going? We got Paco. We got Tess. She's laying over there watching me. I think we don't, unfortunately, don't have any Nukes Top 5. He just hasn't been posting any. But I got a specific Top 5 cryptid video we're going to play today. I mean, I haven't watched it yet, so I have no idea if it's going to be any good. But we'll see. What's up, Texas Panhandle? What's up, Mondimus Reptilius? How's it going? But yeah, I'm excited for this. It's top 5 scary videos. It's top 5 real scary cryptid encounters. So I'm hoping that they're videos and not like just I don't know. You never know with YouTube thumbnails. Like, I never know if it's going to be like an actual good video or not. But we'll see. What's up, Lila? Time to resort to a chills video. I'll never scrape the bottom of the barrel for content. That would be chills. I'll never go that low. I'm pretty sure fucking, let's see. I'm pretty sure fucking BizarreBub hasn't even been posting. Like, it's crazy. It's just like there's no content flowing on the internet right now. Okay, BizarreBub does have a new one, so we'll see what his is about. We all know Dill secretly loves chills. Fuck no. I do not. I do not. I would fight him, though. I would challenge him to a duel. What's up, Kevin? You're getting your permit next week. That's cool. That's cool. That's the first step to driving. It's a you know, it's a big moment when you're a young fella. I was your age once, Nick, too. I understand the excitement. That, you know, we're talking decades ago now, but I was young once, and boy, do I wish I could go back to those days. I was out at the grocery store, in fact, the other night with Paco. We were getting some green beans, and, you know, I'm at the checkout line, and this very, very attractive cashier, female, looked up to me and she says, "Boy, you sure are handsome for your age." And I said, "Pardon?" She said, "You are so attractive and beautiful and stunning and such a good-looking, chiseled man." She was looking up at me, because just looking at my incredible height, build, size. She said, "If you were closer to my age, I'd totally bang you." She said, "Are you Paco's grandfather?" And I said, No, miss, I'm your age. I'm like 26. She's like, "Oh, wow." And so I got some right there in that line that day. But so, Dale, what is one cryptid you wish you could get a clear picture video of? Good question. It's always Bigfoot, 100%, because I want to get that one solved and out of the way first. And then after I get proof of Bigfoot, I'm going to move on to Dogman. That's probably my next culprit. But yeah, Bigfoot for sure. That's the cryptid I want to catch the most. Your week's been good. You got all good grades, so me and your sophomore and freshman lads get to watch a movie in the auditorium at school. I'm getting Oh, sick. What kind of movie are you guys watching? Do you guys know? What's up, Flamin' Warfer? You lying, though. We all know you and Chills are friends. Fuck, no. I was in one of Chill's videos. He's in one of my ads. That's about the extent of our friendship goes. And my ad is telling him he can suck balls. Dill, I got a question. I bet you can guess what it is. And, oh, yeah, I can. You're gonna ask me, how did you grow such a beautiful, thick mustache? Well, the answer to that, Lila, simply is that, through training and hard work, dedication, and the belief in my craft, it is what it is, I guess genetics would probably be the best, I don't mean to brag or nothing, but it is fantastic. Oh, it's a secret movie? What if the movie is like fucking Twilight or some shit? Like, I would rather be probably studying in school than watching Twilight. Or they'll make you watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That's what we had to watch in school anyways. Texas fan. I hate you. What's up, Eli Buckmaster? How's it going? It does have to do with something furry, but not the status. Oh, are you talking about Tessa? Tessa Bean? Tessa, come here. Come here, Tessa Bean. She's looking at me like she's sitting so elegant right now. I wish you could see her. She's like leaned up against the wall there, like it looks like she has crossed arms. She's leaned against the wall, looking at me. You're so elegant. All right, well, we'll start the stream with Tess, and then we'll get into the videos. Tess, you've been requested. You've been requested, Tess, to show your face on the stream. There she is. Say hi. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Say hi. She was just like sleeping, so she's a little tired. Are you being shy? She's being shy. Hang on. Hang on. Say hi to everyone. They're saying hi to you, see? You say hi? No sleeping. Alright, monkey. You gotta go. You gotta go, monkey. She's like wanting to sleep right now. No, don't fall asleep. Stay awake. Stay awake. She'll just fall asleep right when I'm holding her. She's tight. She likes her naps. Does Tess cuddle with you? Oh yeah, she's a cuddle bug. Yep. She likes to sit in my lap and watch like when I'm late at night and it's like I'm watching YouTube videos or whatever. She'll sit in my lap and she'll put her paws up on the keyboard and she'll like lean up there and she'll put her fucking head on her chin on her hands, her paws, and she'll look up at the computer screen. Usually I'll have a computer screen for her to watch like it's like a live stream of birds and squirrels and mice eating seed off a log. And it's just like, it's like a 18-hour video of just that. So she watches that and I watch whatever, but. Thick Tess. Yeah, she's thicker than a Snickers. Alright, I think we're going to go ahead and start with top 5 real cryptid encounters. Now, I'm not sure if this is, like I said, I don't know if this video is top 5 video clips. I'm hoping it is. Or if it's just top 5 scary cryptid encounters as, like, stories. I don't know. We'll see.
Be that the creatures we feared as kids are real and are living among us. Over the years, a number of individuals have encountered real-life monsters that were thought to only be legendary. From the infamous Mothman to a terrifying flying goat devil.
It's only 10 minutes long, so there's no videos in it, so we'll just watch it and see what we think of the stories. I know sometimes you guys want to see this stuff, so we'll do this one.
level hybrid creature. Let's talk about this and more only in today's video. Top 5 real scary cryptid encounters. Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back to Top 5. I'm your host, Lindsay. It originates from West Virginia folklore. Apparently, it's a large 10-foot tall gray creature with red glowing eyes and wings and has the ability to fly over 100 miles per hour, so he's pretty damn fast. This creature has been spotted on a number of occasions. In particular, it's believed that once you see him, bad things are going to happen, so he's kind of like an omen. The first report of this creature was on November 15th, 1966. On this night, 2 sets of young couples drove out to Lover's Lane to get frisky in their cars. It was Roger and Linda Scarberry and Steve and Mary Mallet. That's when one of the couples noticed a massive creature with red glowing eyes watching them from afar. The couple, Roger and Linda, freaked out and sped on out of there, but the Mothman followed their car and tried to attack them. Thankfully, they made it out alright, but they were hella spooked and reported their encounter to the police. During the next couple of days, a number of different people reported similar encounters to the police as well. Like 2 volunteer firemen claimed they saw a large bird with red eyes. Then a contractor named Newell Partridge was out in a field at night when he saw the creature in the distance. He shined his light in his eyes and he said they glowed like bicycle reflectors. He then went on to blame this creature for the disappearance of his German Shepherd. So people all around town were hella freaked out. The scariest sighting would have to be in 1967, around the time the Silver Bridge collapsed. Apparently, people who saw the Mothman then went on to receive premonitions of the bridge collapsing and experienced terrible nightmares. And on the day that the bridge actually did collapse, a number of witnesses claimed that they saw the Mothman perched nearby just watching. That's creepy. As long as he doesn't come to Canada though, I'm good. In our 4th spot today we have...
Like, if there was a time where, like, I was walking through the woods with Mothman, and it's like a thunderstormy, rainy night. I'm walking through the woods. I'm in uniform, my Sierra uniform. I'm looking around for this motherfucker. There's been reports of him. I'm walking around, got my pistol on my side, combat stick on my left side, got my kukri blade. I'm walking through the woods, and I'm looking around for this motherfucker. He's up in a tree. He sees me coming. He covers his eyes, and he's hiding behind a log, so he hoped to God I doesn't find him. But little does he know, I know exactly where he's at. The Mothman doesn't stalk or hunt me. It's the other way around. The Mothman fears BigDill.
The red-eyed roadside cryptid. This is the name given to a creature that a man named Britton saw one early morning in Texas. So it was June 20th, 2000 at around 1 a.m. He had just gotten off work and was headed home. Now on the route that he takes, he explained that there's this 90-degree turn and you have to go really slow and be careful because sometimes they find cattle out on the road. So he was making his turn when all of a sudden he saw it. And he knew right away it was not an animal of any sorts. This creature had red eyes and was on 2 feet and had black hair all over its body. So Britton, being the curious man that he was, got out of his truck and shined a flashlight at this creature. That's when the creature raised its arm above its head and let out an ear-piercing scream. It then turned around and ran behind a house. So the man immediately got back in his truck and drove away in disbelief of what he just saw. But according to him, he has heard the scream at night before, but he never knew where it was coming from or who or what was making this noise. After doing research, he found out that this creature he saw is related to the Bigfoot. Sounds like it's Bigfoot's noisy younger cousin. Either way, be careful when driving late at night. In our 3rd spot, we have the Shuck. The Shuck is a ghostly...
Again, if something gets in my way and I have to stop for it and it's a cryptid, I'm gonna get out of my car and I'm gonna backhand that motherfucker. Backhand him straight to the ditch. And I'm gonna tie a fucking cable around his ankle, tie it to the back of my badass Dodge Avenger, and I'm gonna fucking floor it. And then motherfucker is gonna turn into ground beef, alright? Did I get an actual pistol, or do you still have the Daisy for home defense? I don't have an actual pistol yet, but I got something better.
Black dog from East England legends. Don't be fooled though, this dog is anything but cute, cuddly, and friendly. It's got a thirst for blood. Those who have seen it describes it as a big black hound. Some even say it has red or green glowing eyes. Now, this ghost dog is said to terrorize rural towns and villages across the country. The most famous as well as most horrifying encounter would be from 1577. One night, a bunch of villagers had to seek shelter in a church during a huge thunderstorm. As they were huddled in there, a big black dog burst through the church door and attacked a man and his son. It also knocked down one of the church's pillars, so a part of it actually collapsed. It then ran out of the church, and as it did, it apparently left scorch marks on the wood of the church floor and door. Those marks are apparently still there today. People were horrified by this encounter, and that's how the legend of the Shuck came to life. In our second spot, we have the Green Beach Monster. This is apparently a very strong and scaly, slimy beast that hunts for prey in Ohio rivers. The first encounter happened to a woman named Miss Johnson and her friend. It was August 21st of 1955.
Oh look, it's Texas Panhandle. Oh, no wait, it's not.
And the two ladies were
What's up,
enjoying
Eric
a
Kennedy?
swim in a river. One of the ladies was in an inflatable tube, just, relaxing, while Mrs. Johnson swam by. That's when all of a sudden she was dragged underwater. She struggled to free herself, and thankfully she managed to. She resurfaced, only to be dragged under again. Thankfully, Miss Johnson managed to free herself once again. She did so by kicking this thing. According to Miss Johnson, the hand that grabbed her was large and hairy and had sharp nails or claws. She also knew that this beast was large and strong just based on the way it grabbed her and pulled her down and held her down. In fact, Miss Johnson was left with multiple bruises and wounds on her leg from this creature. Without this, people probably would have thought that she was just lying. But she had a full-on claw print bruise on her leg. Obviously, the two reported the encounter to the police, and that's when they got a visit from an Air Force colonel. He interviewed them both and took very detailed notes. Before he left, he warned the two women to never mention this encounter ever again. And I mean, that sounds hella suspicious. As if the government had captured this cryptid and then it escaped and they didn't want people to know. So, anyway, they should...
It didn't escape. There was just more than one. That's the problem. When they catch these cryptids, they don't ever escape. There's really no ever documentation of a cryptid escaping. There's no way for it to escape, okay? It's just that they know that the sighting and reporting lines up with what, it's consistent with what that report would be with that cryptid. So they investigate it because there is more than one. There's always more than one. There's never just one cryptid. I've dealt with this at the CRA plenty of times. At this point, when we have a attack on a human, the cryptid is considered a lethal put down, and we use extreme prejudice force against that cryptid. Now, I kill cryptids for fun, right? Obviously, but when the company gets involved and CRA gets involved, we take it very seriously. So if we ever have reports like this, put them into the CRA, and we'll handle it.
To get one of those memory erasers from Men in Black. You know what I'm talking about, the little ksh. And in a number one spot today, we have the Jersey Devil. The Jersey Devil is a very famous cryptid said to live in the Pine Barrens region of New Jersey. Legend goes that in 1735, a mother gave birth to a child that she did not want. Her and her husband couldn't afford to raise another child. Apparently, she had 12 children already, and after she found out she was pregnant again, she cursed the child and said it was a devil child. In fact, one version of the story, apparently she offered her unborn son to the devil. Anyways, she ended up giving birth to the child and all was well and normal. But as days went by, the kid started to transition into this weird creature. It grew hooves, it had a goat's head and bat wings and a forked tail. It would growl and scream. In another version, the mother was actually apparently a witch and the child's father was the devil himself. And that was the creature that they gave birth to. Either way, it's creepy as hell. So there have been reported sightings of this creature as early as the 1820s. Some say it has a horse's head, long claws, and bat-like wings, whereas others say it looks like a kangaroo with wings. In 1909, that's when this creature terrorized New Jersey. Tons of people were apparently seeing this creature. In fact, due to all the sightings, workers were advised to stay home and schools were closed. Just saying that if they thought that this creature was fake, none of that would have happened, so they were scared for a reason. Eventually, the hype around the Jersey Devil died down. That was until 1927. A taxi driver in Salem City was minding his own business when apparently he encountered this beast. The beast was then following the man and was pounding on the roof of his taxi. Hey, I don't know, maybe he just needed a lift. Then in the 1960s, residents were woken.
Wait, is that Oh, I thought that was also Texas Panhandle for a second, but it's not. It's just a naked squirrel.
Up in the middle of the night to strange screaming. They all knew that this was the cries from the Jersey Devil. And in 1980, the Jersey Devil struck again. Officers and forest rangers were called onto a scene at a farm where a bunch of pigs had been killed. Their bodies were all scratched and ripped open. The back of their heads were eaten. But there was no blood on the ground. There's no explanation for what could have done this to the pigs, besides the legendary Jersey Devil. Alright guys.
We have like, at the CRA, I have a lot of information I can't expel to you, because it is classified and top secret. You guys are all just civilians, obviously, except for Eli Buckmaster, but we can't share that information with you. I could reveal exactly what the Jersey Devil is, because I know, but I can't, so. Doomer420 with a $2 donation. Afternoon, mate. Afternoon to you as well, Doomer. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Does Dill remind anyone else of Donut Operator? I'll take that as a compliment. He's a badass. Very badass. Dill, please say, it doesn't work that way, kids. Wait, what does that mean? Dill, please say it. What? It doesn't work that way, kids. But Dill, what if it's because the human's stupidity or if it's just self-defense? What do you mean? For, like, what? Go Iowa. I hate you, Texas fan. It doesn't work. Hold on, let me look at the camera. It doesn't work that way, kids. Does that suffice? What's up, Oscar? What's up, North Texas Squid? For a cryptid attacking someone? Like the lethality of a cryptid. Yeah, if a cryptid attacks anyone, whether they're a human's being dumb or not, they're considered hostile, aggressive, and they are to be put down with any force necessary. We do like to take cryptids in alive sometimes to study their brain, see what's going on, what's making them do this. But for certain cryptids, we don't take alive. Bigfoots, we will capture. We do not usually like to kill them unless it's a self-defense situation. But like say with like dogmen, we kill them on sight. We don't have a need to study them anymore. They're just animals. They're not really super intelligent. Like a Bigfoot, they are more human-like than they are monster. Whereas dogmen, we do not need, if we have a ton of we've captured a ton of dogmen, so we don't need to capture every single one. We just put them down. We will extract the bodies so that they aren't found by hikers or the public of any kind. But yeah, Bigfoots, we do. Every Bigfoot is different. They think different. They act different sometimes, just a little bit. So we like to bring them in, offer them some hot cocoa, sit them down, and basically try to study what they're. Now, I'm not in this because this is below my pay grade, but can't wait for BigDill's cryptid shooting breakdowns. That would be badass. Like Donut Operator. That would be good. All right, so that was an okay video. The cryptid reports are like one thing. What is this? I don't know what the fuck that was. Okay, I'm watching this video. We're gonna watch this one from Arms Family Homestead. The thumbnail looks interesting. I've never seen it before, so let's see. This could be either a huge waste of time or it could be something worth it. Dill, does Peter Kane work with the CRA? No, we did reach out to Peter Kane and he respectfully declined a position at the CRA. But we will continue to look forward to maintaining a steady relationship with Peter and in assisting him with any troubles he has on his homestead with cryptids. We are aware, and we have been made aware of every report and documentation that he has encountered. He has filed them with the CRA, so we do know what's going on. We are there to help him every step of the way, but he does not have any intentions to come work for the CRA. What's up, Mako the Dragon? Alright, let's see what this is. I have no idea what this is. This is called Giant Creature Caught on Video. It's running through fire.
What's up, guys? This is Daniel from Arms Family Homestead. And yesterday I had something crazy happen. So, as you can see, I was out here just burning leaves out in the woods behind our house. We live way out in the country, okay? So, I got my little phone out and I'm on Snapchat and Instagram stories, and so I hold up my phone and I do this little Instagram story and post it. So your mama told you not to play with fire, right? Well, whoopsie. If you're not following me on Snapchat and Instagram, Facebook, I'll leave links in the description box down below. Go check that out. Anyway, so I'm on Instagram and this little video. No big deal, don't think anything about it. Stay out here in the woods, walking around. I burned several acres out here in the woods yesterday. So, it's getting dark. I'm kind of watching my fires, watching everything. I'm way out in the middle of nowhere. About 9 o'clock at night last night, 9:30, something like that. I get this message on Instagram from Jason over at Cog Hill Farm. If you don't know Jason, go check his channel out. I'll leave a link to that. Jason's an awesome guy. He's the dancing farmer. He gets out there and he's like, woo, yeah. Anyways, so he replies to my Instagram story and it says, hey, was that a Sasquatch in the background of your video? I was like, what? I never noticed anything. So I go back and watch it, and I'll play that for you guys. I'll play it several times, then I'll slow it down. I watched this Instagram story, and I'm like, what in the heck was that? I'm standing out in the woods, in the dark, like way out in the middle of nowhere. And I watched this thing, and I'm like, I have no idea what that was. I'll play it for you guys right here. So your mama told you not to play with fire, right? Well, whoopsie. Oh yeah, lots of fire. Oh yeah, lots of fire. So I watched it and I'm like, that might be Sasquatch. Like, I've lived out here in the woods. I've lived in the woods for a long time. There's two things I've never seen that everyone else sees. Sasquatch, well, three things. Sasquatch, a mountain lion, and a black panther. Now, I really think mountain lions are legit around here. I've never seen one. Black panthers, no.
There's no point of entertaining the stupid, animals that people try bringing up. It's obviously, whatever that was bipedal. We can automatically rule out everything that's quadrupedal instantly. Mountain lions, coyotes, bears, because, bears can be bipedal, I know, but the way that thing was moving, it was bipedal. It looked a little too small to be a Bigfoot. It looked, if anything, almost like it was paranormal. Also, this guy's thing was 9 o'clock at night. It's not even dark out. I'm not saying this video's fake, but that was, I don't know.
Sasquatch? I'm not a Sasquatch believer, but standing out here in the dark and seeing...
I'm just saying, from what I've seen so far, it doesn't look consistent with a Bigfoot.
Something running through the woods? You saw it. You saw it, guys. You saw it on the video. Oh yeah, lots of fire.
I want to pause it.
Oh yeah, lot. Oh yeah, lots of fire.
Looking at it again, it could be of decent size. It's hard to fucking tell. Is that all the clip is? I want to go back to the original. Okay. So it starts here. Judging the size from this far away is hard to do. Just looking at that creature. Obviously, I doubt it's a real person because that does appear they're running through a burn zone, which would be obviously very dumb. And I don't know if I doubt it's a person, but it does look like it's all black. It looks very dark. It doesn't look like it's a person. It does look like a humanoid shape. Again, it's just hard to tell. It's hard to tell what size that is from this distance. It doesn't look like it's extraordinarily tall. You know, it looks to be about 6 foot to 7 foot, maybe at most.
Oh yeah. Lots far.
It's just hard to tell. I mean, if I had to associate it with any cryptid, it would be Bigfoot, just based on how it looks and how it's running bipedally. But could it be paranormal? You know, it could always be paranormal, for sure. You know how ghosts like to be on camera behind you? So I don't know. It's tough to say. What else has this guy got to say here?
I mean, it literally looked like Sasquatch. It kind of freaked me out a little bit. I mean, I'm not scared of the dark. I was a little afraid of Sasquatch last.
It wasn't even dark out.
It's not though.
I guess he might have been talking about when he found out that was on his phone. Okay. That was interesting. I've never seen that one before. A ghost Bigfoot. That's okay. That could be something. Right, Lila, even if it was a person. I doubt it's a person, because it looks at I mean, they could be on the other side of the burn zone, but it looks like they're running almost right through the burn zone, so. I guess obviously either way, that probably whatever it is isn't running to the burn zone, because if it's real, I mean, any creature would avoid fire. And maybe the fire is what was driving it out, you know, who knows? I don't know. Okay, so the next video we have is a new one from Bizarre Bub. So let me get this loaded up. Dill, I'm making a pizza, and I have enough so everyone gets 1/16 of a slice, just like class parties. Okay, but what happens if you make 5 pizzas? How many slices does everyone get so that it's equal? If each pie is cut into 16 slices. Now, the first question you might ask is, why is he making 5 pizzas? And the second question you might ask is, why is he cutting a pizza into 16 slices? Because that's borderline offensive. If someone hands me a little skinny slice of pizza, I'm pissed. But, like you'd see in a math book in school, if Daniel brings 5 pizzas to the class party, and cuts each pizza into 16 slices, and there's 30 kids in the classroom, how many slices does each kid get? Do the math. Someone get back to me with the answer. I already know, obviously, because I'm a math teacher. All right. Oh.
On camera.
You should send it to me, Lila. I'll look at it for you.
Eliza Ortiz, who suggested the video, writes, "Absolutely terrifying. The mother had no clue that the video her daughter had taken would contain something that would chill her to the core. Her daughter was playing with her phone and ended up recording something straight out of a horror movie. Watch closely and you'll see it. This is what she caught."
¿Qué hace, mami?
Limpiando porque está bien lleno de polvo la casa. ¿Y tú ya hiciste lo que te mandé, hija?
Sí.
¿Ya viste que ya pusieron la tele?
No.
Para ponernos a ver películas y comiendo palomitas.
Sí.
Ya ahorita que llegue tu mande.
Mami.
¿Eh? Ahorita quiero que me ayudes a recortar tu... Y ya en la otra casa ya vamos a comer. Ahorita que lleguemos allá ya vamos a comer.
Okay, that was creepy. I'm not gonna lie.
¿Nos tomamos una foto, hija?
Dude, that is what when I saw my shadow figure in my apartment, you remember that story I told? That's what it looked like. It had a head and it was just kind of a big blob. Like that one don't really look at his arms either. Maybe it does, but that's what it looked like. That's creepy. That freaks me out. That's huge. And it was big like that, because mine looked like almost a little taller. Because I'm quite tall myself, so if something's overstanding me, I mean, it's probably a giant. Yeah, go ahead, Lila.
¿Nos tomamos una foto, hija? Vente, Luan. Vente. Siéntate. Siéntate para tomarnos una foto. Espérame, se está tirando el agua.
What the fuck?
Ay, estuvo muy raro esto. No se vengan para acá porque voy a trapear. No se vayan a resbalar.
In another room, there appears to be a tall silhouette standing completely still and then disappearing as soon.
Okay, I just have a weird thing. To me, it's such like a, I don't know, an unappealing. If I were to have a room where I sit down and watch TV and watch my programs, I have to have carpet. Is that anyone else? Like, the hardwood floor, especially like tile, watching, it just would make me sick, like physically sick. I think I would get the flu like every month, once every month. It would just make me mentally ill and physically ill. Carpet is such a cozy, like, I don't know. If I'm watching TV, or wherever you watch movies at, your programs, it has to be carpet for me. It has to be. Because if it's hardwood floor, that's just, to me... Now, if it's hardwood floor and like a nice fancy hardwood flooring, and there's like maybe a rug or something, okay. But I'm talking like flooring like that, like white tile. Ugh. Gross.
As soon as the camera pans back to where it was spotted. The figure doesn't appear till later in the video, which makes this even more strange. Just like viewers, the mother can't think of anything to explain this, other than this being a ghost or some sort of entity. Now, I can't help but think that this may have been someone who broke in and was trying to hide, but quickly...
No, it's not. I hate when these people come up with like the weirdest... It could be someone who broke in and was trying to hide. Standing in the fucking plain day fucking hallway. Yeah, that's a really... looks like a person trying to hide, you dumb... God, it's always these fucking YouTubers that are like, to me it looks like it could be a fucking... They say some dumbass shit that's just not needed. It's like, who thinks that? Who thinks it's a person trying to hide? It's clearly not a person trying to hide. It's someone that's standing right in the fucking doorway. I mean... some people say this could have been a raccoon in the door. No.
Fled after being spotted by the camera. But of course, I could be wrong.
Yeah, you are wrong. No, like... You are wrong. 100%. You fucking clown.
I'll leave it to you to figure this one out. Ghost or not, the sudden appearance of whoever...
I'll give you a hint. It's either a ghost or it's fake. It's one of those two things. It's that simple. There's no other explanation needed. Okay?
Or whatever this is enough to keep you up at night. Talk about nightmare fuel. This is creepy.
I agree. Carpet is better. Carpet is superior. I think, like... It depends on the room of the house, obviously. But if you have, like, nice quality carpet, brand new carpet, I'm not talking about nasty, fucking fuzzed up, nasty bullshit carpet. Nice carpet. Nice quality carpet. It's so much better. Yeah, hardwood is definitely easier to keep clean, but carpet is fabulous. And I have great grip on the carpet.
Live feed videos may just be the most convincing type of paranormal footage, as no editing can be done on something that is happening in real time. It also makes the video a whole lot creepier, as the following clip shows. Agustina de Villa is chatting with strangers online through a live video when the following is captured. Be sure to look closely at the background for this one, or you'll miss it.
What the fuck is that thing standing up? On her bed. Oh. What?
The mirror behind Agustina shows that someone or something is standing on her bed. But if we look at the bed itself, we can see that nothing is there except what appears to be a black bag. Viewers don't know what to make of this, and neither does Agustina. Here's a video she made in response to this chilling footage.
Vamos a descubrir esto. Ven, esto acá era una campera y otras cosas más. Y está sentado. Pero ahí está parado, miren eso. Ay, no.
Me da miedo.
No hay nada, bueno, es que no hay chance. ¿Qué
Hay
pasa?
alguien parado ahí.
Sentado, quizás, no sé.
The only explanation I can think of
Oh, here we go. This is the explanation he's got. Let's see what he's gonna say.
is that this might have been a glitch with the live feed. But given what is seen in the video, it may be something else. Could this be
Well, no shit, it's something else. How would it be a glitch in the feed?
footage of something paranormal? Or had something else been
At first, I thought it was like a cat laying down, and that was his tail, and then the body, like he was a cat, like, you know, sitting there, and then in the mirror, the cat was standing up or some weird shit. That's what I thought it was. Yeah, maybe it's a toaster.
captured? Rewatch the clip and decide for yourself.
I mean, like, the glitch in the feed doesn't even make sense because it's a fucking mirror. It's gonna be the same image. It wouldn't be a glitch in the live stream. That doesn't even make sense to me. Like, that... I should start doing these, like, top 5 videos, but in mine, I'm like, my explanation part is, like, it's something that's so far off and dumb for what I think it is, like, the expert. I don't know. my expert clips are pretty good, so I don't know if I'd do that. But my expertologist sketch that I do for each one, but yeah, I don't know. I shouldn't watch this high. Yeah, if I had to score that one, that would be a low one. A low score. Under 5. It's a reversed vampire. What about a rug in the middle of the seating area on top of a hardwood floor? That's okay. Like I said, as long as the hardwood flooring is nice. If it's nice color, quality, then yes, that's totally doable. Totally. But like white tile, ugh. I saw someone say this, I can't remember who it was. Someone said that this guy's voice sounds like Chills that went to speech therapy or something.
Peachy Keith suggested the following video and writes, "This is a video of a father who has been documenting strange happenings inside his house. He just moved in and can't sleep at night out of fear that something is watching him. In this video, both he and his son are home alone. After hearing strange noises from the kitchen, he recorded this video. This is what he caught."
Yeah.
Can you get it now?
Stay there.
That would be scary.
Come on, buddy. Yeah, you can go. Alright. It's okay.
That's creepy. That to me seems legit as fuck. Cause I'm not sure how you'd fake that. I'm sure you could fucking like you can see the door actually shaking. It looks like so it's not just sound effects, but the kid's like actually upset, and you can't, like I said, you can never make a kid that young act. You can't make animals act. They just react to what they see or hear. So, that was creepy. I think that was real.
The video pretty much speaks for itself. Peachy Keith believes that a poltergeist might be responsible for the strange activity that was caught on camera. Now, a case could be made that the video's audio was edited by inserting the sound of somebody banging on a door. But given that the father has been experiencing other strange occurrences, this might be real. I'll let you come up with your own opinion. Real or fake? Feel free to share what you think.
I almost feel like I saw the door moving a little bit, or was I just seeing things? I'm looking at this gap here to see if any of that light changes. Maybe it was because he was walking the way it was, but it's hard to tell.
But given that
that one would be, yeah, I'd give that one like an 8.5 out of 10 because it was creepy. I don't like knocks on the door. I think the sound of someone knocking on your door It unnerves me. I don't care if it's a regular human or not. I don't like it. I don't care for the sound of a knock. If I knock on a door anywhere, it just creeps me out. It just creeps me out. I hate the sound of knocking. I hate the sound of your doorbell ringing. I don't like people at my home. Period. I don't like that. Just something about it has always unnerved me. It's just the sound of someone knocking at your door. Just don't like it.
The father has been experiencing other strange occurrences. This might be real. I'll let you come up with your own opinion. Real or fake? Feel free to share what you think. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next, back to the video. The photo you're about to see was submitted by Kyle Kuzma, who writes, "It was my cousin's birthday, and we all came outside to take a picture. Nobody was inside the house. This is a very..."
See, they always say this. Nobody was in the house at the time of the picture or the recording. But how do we know that? How do we, we'll see.
Very old picture taken in 2013. I'm 16 now, and this photo will forever haunt me.
Yeah, see. It's your classic, that could be real, for sure. This guy will be like, it could have been a trash bag just blowing in the wind, and it was caught at the exact right time to look like a shadow figure.
Shadowy figure can be seen photobombing behind this group. If no one was inside the house, as Kyle states, then who was this? Kyle further adds that this couldn't have been a person, as the lighting in the photo seems to suggest otherwise. The fact that we can't see the person's face under this light has led Kyle, among others who've seen the photo, to believe that this may be a ghost. It's not certain if that's the case, but I'll leave it to you to decide as to what this might be. It's images like this that'll have you looking at the background of each pic you take. And if you do end up capturing something like this, you can be sure that you won't be sleeping at night.
Again, it's either obviously a ghost or it's a fake. That one would be like a fucking 4.9. I don't. That one was not that scary. Literally looks like a chair. It kind of does look like a chair. Like it'd be kind of a. Depends where the floor starts here. It looks like the floor might. It kind of looks like a big ass office chair or something. It's hard to tell like where the top of the door is, because that could be like the top of the door right here, or the top of the door could be way up there. This could be the bottom, so that couldn't make sense. It's actually not a bad idea.
The video you're about to see was posted by Andy Winehouse, who in a follow-up video recorded this.
Okay, for anybody asking, this is my family home. I grew up here, and we've never had a single experience like this. I don't know what is going on. I'm getting a lot of comments saying I'm doing it for views, and I'm doing it for likes. And I promise you I am not. Don't like the video, don't comment if you don't want to. I just need somebody who knows what this is. Please reach out. I don't care if it's in a comment or privately, just please reach out. And please just help me. I don't know what to tell my wife when she gets home. I can't afford a hotel for the night. We're doing a remodel in the bathroom. And everything's just going to right now. And I'm not trying to be dramatic about this.
Hey, buddy, take a deep fucking breath. Just take a deep breath. That's where you always start. Take a deep breath. Relax. Your fear is what they feed off of. If you're sitting there scared, they are savoring every second of it. Me? I'm a stone-faced motherfucking killer. I will sit there, and I don't give a fuck. If I see the ghost pissing me off, I'll kick its ass.
But I have no idea what to do. And everybody in the comments all day has just been freaking me out. And I want to think this is just in my head, but I keep listening to it over and over and over again. So somebody please reach out with an answer or some help or something.
As you can tell by the video, Andy is in total shock and cannot process the strange incident that took place inside his home. Luckily, he was able to record this incident in case no one believed him. Andy writes, "I don't know what to do at this point. Things got weird last night and I had to sleep in my car. I am safe, but I am not doing well and I need help."
Turns out this guy's like a severe schizophrenic or something.
This is what he caught.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I told you. Come here.
Andy can rest assured.
That would be creepy if you heard someone calling your name. That, like, to me, that is another thing that would, I'd be like, you know, you're home alone. Someone's like, "Hey, come here, come here." Yes, I would come here. I would go find out who the fuck's pissing me off in my house, and I'd slap the shit out of them. But if there's nothing there, that would be scary. That mimics and all that kind of shit. That is terrifying.
Sure that he's not losing his mind, as the video shows that someone or something is mimicking his own voice. Now, perhaps this might have been a friend or someone he knew that was pulling a prank on him. However, viewers believe that this may be a skinwalker, which is a type of cryptid that is known to mimic others.
It's true.
But of course, it's up to you to decide as to whether or not something supernatural was.
Now, if a skinwalker is already in your home, you're fucked. Like, you're fucked. Usually the legends and stories go that the skinwalker has to have permission to enter your home. They cannot enter your home without permission. So permission would be you opening the door for them. And then, like, them knocking the door saying, "Hey, let me in, can you let me in?" And they sound like a loved one or someone you know. So you open the door, and you are now giving them permission, and they now enter your home. And whether it's a physical form or a spiritual form or a, you know, however you want to call it, they enter your phone. We don't really fully understand how skinwalkers always work. Are they something like a paranormal and a physical being? Who knows? But yeah, if they're in your home, you're fucked. You're fucked. Unless you're me.
Caught on camera. And
what if I heard my own voice from outside your window? Yeah, it'd terrify me. It'd terrify me. I wouldn't like to hear anyone, like, especially inside my apartment, saying, "Hey, come here. Come here." I don't care if it's my voice or not. Terrifying. But I got a kukri blade, and I also have this. Okay? So just keep that in mind if you ever get any bright ideas about pranking me, motherfuckers.
Andy is certain that he did. But for now, the video remains a mystery and is left open to interpretation.
I'd give that one a 9.5. Like I said, I don't like knocking. I don't like footsteps charging up stairs. That unsettles me. And I don't like voices that are coming from inside your home, like mimic. I don't like mimics, is basically what it is. Those things terrify me. A dildo. This is not a dildo. This is a fucking special weapon. And if I get really pissed, you know, you're gonna get corkscrewed, buddy.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.
Man. Okay. That wasn't bad. That wasn't a bad video. I heard something about the Wendigo movie. Isn't it called, like, Antlers? Is that what it's called? If I heard a mimic in my voice, I would hear my voice and be like, "That's a threatening-ass voice. That's a scary, deep, manly, terrifying." I can tell whoever's voice it is large and in charge, probably 6 to 7 feet tall, because that's what my voice sounds like, on a body built to beat. Yeah, I'd be terrified if it was my voice. Have I heard of the Malta Hypogum Catacomb giant story? No, I have not. I've heard of the Afghanistan giants, which it fascinates me. and I 100% believe is real. If you have not heard the Afghanistan giant story, look up Mr. Ballin's video on it. I'm not sure what it's titled. It might be Afghan Giants, Mr. Ballin, if you just search those 4 words. Genuinely a scary fucking... And that's not just like a legend or a tale. This is actual inside information coming from classified documents from a soldier that you either, I can't remember, either was on the mission or had access to these documents and information. I can't remember which one of those 2 it was, but it's scary. Yeah, that cryptid video was the first one where she's just telling cryptid stories. That's all it was. It was kind of a disappointing. I was looking for, like, specifically cryptid videos. Me and my buddy at work were kind of talking about. The ghost videos are just, like, a little... I wish there was more cryptid videos. But the problem is, like I was explaining to him, is that ghost and paranormal videos are way more common to experience than a cryptid. And so that's why the volume of you know, ghost and demons are way more than what you'd find with cryptids. But, you know, you go and look at an extraordinary video like this. If you want to see top tier... Do you believe in what... Was this evidence of a dog man scaling the hill?
It's a little unknown.
You know, you want to see top tier cryptid footage and only cryptid. Top 5 videos. Go to my channel. I have 5 videos, 20 total cryptid videos that I review. And you can find them here. Like, this is an example. If you haven't seen these, here you go.
Okay, well, this is a little disturbing.
It's hard to ignore the 2 distinct pointy ears and the large mass of the creature. Was Mandy in danger? Could this really have been a dog man waiting to make a move for its next meal? Or could it simply been a man in a suit? This video has a lot of doubters, and you can't blame it. I think it's interesting though because, you know, this woman is waiting to pick up her daughter at this high school, and this creature is in the woods just kind of moving back and forth, watching her, being all creepy and shit. You know, it could either be a dog man because it has pointy ears, or it could be a cracked out janitor with a weird fetish in the woods waiting. That's true. You know, and so I don't know which one it is. I really don't.
That's true.
But, you know, I probably would, if I was in my car, drive a... This guy speaks fucking sense to me. I understand what he's saying. Like, somehow we have a weird connection. This guy is fucking, by the way, good looking. Also, goddamn, I'm just glad I shaved this. Very glad. Alright, Nick Eisford, thanks for tuning in, buddy. Sounds. If it's lagging for you, I'm getting a notification from YouTube that my internet basically sucks, which I don't know how it's possible, but it's been sucky lately. So if you're experiencing buffering, let me know. And that is on my end and not yours. Particular year though. Better footage. Either way, I think I was probably really hungry and wanting a good snack. Oh, number 1. What are we gonna get here? Our final clip. All right, Kevin Black, thank you for tuning in. Location, somewhere near Yosemite National Park, where a group of hunters gathered every year. On this particular year, though, something happened that would change everything. The location was extremely hidden and hard to hike to. The route to the camp is 8 miles, with a 4,000 feet elevation change during the hike. The location offered a healthy supply of deer and bear, along with fresh water. Ever since 1971, the group of men that attended the camp would hear strange noises from an unidentified creature, and they would retreat back to their shelter, until one night, when a man by the name of Ron Moorhead recorded these horrific sounds.
There's two of them across the creek at the big rocks.
You know how creepy that is, though? Like those Bigfoot vocalizations, that's genuinely terrifying to me. God, this video's good. God, man, whoever made this video is fucking badass. By the way, I do want to make I want to make a part 6. I want to continue doing these as, like, my most regular types of videos. So if you ever see a cryptid clip that I have not covered, I want you to please, please, please send it to me. I will very much appreciate it, because it's hard finding clips, and sometimes, you know, everyone finds, you know, kind of those deep, dark spots of the internet where there's a video that maybe doesn't have a lot of views, but you see it. Not everyone else is going to see it. So if you find videos, even if, you know, I've seen it and I don't want to do it, I still appreciate you sending it to me. I only choose the 5 best clips that I possibly can. I am not going to do it like Chills or Bizarre Bub, where I just, or Slapped Ham, where I just put out every clip and just, it's not about volume for me, it's about quality. It's always about quality, so I will always pick 5 clips that I genuinely believe, even if they're fake, that they're well done. And so, like, even in my newest one, I do that. I have, I think, 2 videos in there that I explain I think are fake, but they're so well done and high quality that they're worth it. So is anyone having quality issues? Let me know. I want to take a tally. Whose stream is fine, quality-wise, and whose stream is not? So the reason that I do not really want to watch just cryptid videos on stream is because, like I said, I want to do videos on them. And so if I'm watching all these videos with you guys, not that it'd be the end of the world, when you go to see my reaction for the video, it'll kind of sour it a little bit, I guess. I don't know. I want you guys to watch my videos and see my take on that video in the video, not on the stream, if that makes sense. Because when you watch the video, you'll be like, I've already seen this clip. You know, and some of those clips you have to admit that you guys haven't seen yet. There's clips in my top 5 videos that that you guys have never seen before. Maybe for some of you more than others, but still. Stream is fine for Alan. Stream is good for Matty Ice. Dusty seems okay. It's all good. So sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Okay. I'm gonna have to. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do something with my Wi-Fi. I probably need to update my router or some bullshit like that, which I have no idea how to do. But yeah. I basically just need more cryptid video ideas. You know, picking the hardest part about making those videos is literally just finding the clips. I have a lot of fun making them. They're extremely fun. It's just finding clips that I think are, like, worth showing. Because, like, when I watch Nuke's Top 5, or I watch any of those channels, I like the videos that are, like, I always think are, like, that's legitimately creepy. That's, like that's what I want to put in my clip. I want 5 videos like that, where they're all fucking, like, what the fuck? They're all interesting. I don't want any of those that are like, that was, I don't want those. I don't want those. No, I am using Ethernet. Yeah, but, like, for whatever reason, my internet has still been slow recently. Like, I don't know why. We got about 20 minutes left. What should we do for our last 20 minutes? Should we do a cryptid quiz again to wrap up the stream? I know a lot of you guys like seeing that. There's tons of cryptid quizzes. Or should we hang out and talk for 20 minutes? I'll let you guys vote. Let's do a poll. I like these polls. How should we wrap up the stream? Cryptid quiz or chill and talk. There you go. You'll see the poll at the bottom of your chat menu. Go ahead and vote for whatever you would like to do. We got about, for those that don't know, we got about 20 minutes left in the stream. I saw today that YouTube's actually getting rid of the like or the dislike button, so that when you can. Well, let me say this: the public view of how many dislikes are on there. You can still dislike videos, but you won't be able to see how many dislikes there are. Only likes. But the creator will be able to see how many dislikes he has, which I think is dumb. I think it's stupid. It's part of what YouTube is. If you make a bad fucking video, you should be publicly humiliated for it because you made a fucking shitty video. And as long as you make an original video with and you put actual effort in it, you're not gonna get a lot of dislikes. It's just how it is. People recognize effort and hard work, and if you're not doing that, then that's probably why you're getting dislikes. So it lets people get away with shit. It's just we're living a soft world. Got 8 votes so far. Chill and Talk is winning at 62%. Try looking at werewolf caught in Mexico clip. Oh, you're talking about the video where like the thing is like appears to be dead. Okay, yeah, I know what one you're talking about. So this one's actually fake. It's not a real video, but it's expertly well done. So this is actually a prosthetic, like a fake. It's 100% fake. I watched a video on why this was fake, and there's proof. Yeah, amazingly well done. Amazingly well done, but ultimately fake. There is one that's alive. Have I heard of the channel NVTV? Yes, I have. NVTV is where I do get a lot of my top 5 videos from. It's just a problem with NVTV, and I don't know why. It's every video on that channel is blurry and crappy quality. It's like people film purposely shitty stuff and send it to them. I don't know. It's weird. It's like every video is like on a camera that was like filmed. It was like filmed with a toaster. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. But yes, NVTV does have good content. We would watch more of the content, but again, I like saving that stuff for like ammunition for a video. So that's why I don't watch it on stream. Yeah, the YouTube Rewind fiasco was horrible. Like for the last, 3 years now or 2? Terrible. They actually contacted me about being in the YouTube Rewind. And they said that, they're offering me like $75 million and, all these sponsors. I said, no, listen here, YouTube. How about you offer me $90 million and I don't be in it? And they said, okay. I didn't, but, money's still transferring. I haven't got it yet, so... I'm actually going to use that $90 million for a cryptid helicopter. I want to get a helicopter that is premium, well built, and I want big like guns in the side that shoot fucking spears with that extend a rope, so I can capture big, a fucking big net gun. But also a spear, so it can penetrate and then wrap around. It's cool. New technology. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate you. Looks like we're just going to chill and talk for the remainder of the stream, which is totally fine by me. Dill's own Thanos copter. That would be badass, wouldn't it, if I had a helicopter? Also, it'd be cool if you had, like, a helicopter and, to do proper cryptid hunting, you need, a helicopter, and you need a good fucking high quality drone. A drone more of a stealth route where you could fly it over woods. Like, say you're flying a helicopter around, and you have, you're looking for heat signatures on your thermal camera, and you're looking down, and oh, I spot two abnormalities down here in the southwest corner of the forest, 30 degrees to the northwest. I need to see what that is. Well, a helicopter's not going to get you that close. You can only get so close to treetops. So I'm going to throw a drone out of the helicopter. From the helicopter, fly this fucking drone, or have a ground unit, and I dispatch the location. And the ground team, the problem is then you have to get a ground team close enough. Or you could rappel a team down from the helicopter and get to the ground. Either way, you have all these options. But nonetheless, you get a drone into that area, and you guide the drone exactly to where, because you're not going to lose sight of these heat signatures. You're in a fucking helicopter. They cannot outrun you. You're looking down. Okay, drone guy, fucking 35 degrees to your northwest. Continue heading that way. And the drone will finally catch up to it and find it. And then you have proof of whatever it is on the ground, whether it be an animal or a cryptid. And you keep doing that until you find the fucking goddamn cryptid. Okay? There's a YouTube video explaining Gemini home video and entertainment. Well, the home video and the home Gemini entertainment thing, that's just it's not real videos. They're just use the 90 million to create the IRL SCP Foundation. I don't know. I'd rather have a helicopter, to be honest. Imagine just all the cool things you could do with helicopters, man. It'd be fun as hell. You accidentally stumbled across a near ISIS beheading. You can stumble across some weird shit in the internet. That's true. I've watched a beheading before, like real beheading. It was a cartel. Well, I've watched an ISIS beheading, and I've watched the cartel use a chainsaw, and then the ISIS uses a knife. Don't ever watch it. It's horrifying. I mean, it's some fucked up shit. Hell yeah, Dusty. Your 21st birthday is the best birthday you'll ever have. In terms of, like, the perks that comes with, I guess. I mean, certain birthdays, depending on what you get, could be better. But the ability to drink whenever the fuck you want is amazing. The only sad thing about 21 is there's no good birthdays after that. Everything else is downhill in a slow, gradual decline into old age. But enjoy the 21st. It's badass. Alright? You're young and you got a lot of life ahead of you. Enjoy it. When you get to my age, you're going to realize, I wish I could be 21 again. Shit. You're going to go to Disney World for your 21st? Never been... I don't think I personally like going to Disney World or Disney Planet or whatever they're called. I know there's two of them. Disney World and Disney Planet or whatever. I don't like big crowds of people per se when they're like you're walking. I like going to football games when there's big crowds of people, but like when you're walking around, people's in your way and you're in lines and I don't care for that as much. I don't like Mickey Mouse. I find him highly creepy. Like, Mickey Mouse genuinely is fucking creepy as fuck. Why is his tail so skinny? It's like a skinny hair hanging off his ass. It's disgusting. I don't like Mickey Mouse. I don't trust him. And if I ever saw Mickey Mouse trying to take a picture with me, I'd push him over because I don't want a picture with Mickey Mouse. Yeah, if you like going there, then have a good time. I will not judge you. My tastes are different than yours, and so if that's what you want to do, then enjoy it. And that sounds like a fun birthday if that's the kind of stuff you're into. Personally, for my 21st, I'd go get drunk as fuck. Now, maybe you can get drunk at Disney World. I don't know. Can you see alligators? I think there's alligators at them, aren't they? That'd be kind of cool. Depending on what kind of helicopter you'd want, like for a couple mil, you could get a Black Hawk. 500,000 for Huey, 7 mil for a Soviet Hind. A Black Hawk would be badass. Black Hawks are my favorite helicopter ever invented. I just love Black Hawks. The look of them, the sound. Like, what gets me is the sound of a Black Hawk. Now, the cemetery I work at, we're next to the airport, and there's, like, the National Guard that operates out of the airport. So there's Blackhawks that fly over our cemetery almost every day. And when you hear the thud of that helicopter coming in your direction, it's intimidating. It's power. It's everything you'd want in a helicopter. It's badass. When you see little civilian helicopters flying around, they're like not that cool. They're kind of like bzzz, like a fly in your ear. A helicopter, a Blackhawk, thud, 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 thud. You hear it thudding like those blades just cutting wind. It is badass. Hueys are my second favorite helicopter because they are also sexy as fuck. Beautiful birds. And my third favorite helicopter is the Cobra attack helicopter. Beautiful helicopter. I love all three. Yeah, but my $900 million helicopter will come with all the advancements that haven't even become public yet to the world. It'll be the most expensive and amazing. It's also like a helicopter that's like silent. Have you heard about those, Eli? Those helicopters that were like rumored to be like at Area 51 and other like high top secret security areas, that they're stealth helicopters. They have not been revealed to the public, but they've been talked about. There's rumors about them where they make completely hardly any noise. When it's like they make noise, but when they're coming at you, they don't make noise. It's a significant less. You can't hear them coming from a mile away. You don't realize they're there until they're on top of you, basically. There's rumors of these new helicopters that I've heard. They're like black helicopters. They've been apparently rumored to be at Area 51 a couple times, and other things like that. And maybe that's where they were probably created, to be honest, because that's where the SR-71 Blackbird was created, is Area 51. So Area 51 has been known for working on special aircraft projects over the last few decades. And so it wouldn't surprise me if that is where is why it was there. It was being tested there. But that's what I'm going to get. Maybe $100,000 for M2s and miniguns. How much how much money do you think we'd have to spend on ammo for like an M2 and minigun? I bet it's like, over what, 100 grand at least, just for ammo to like sustain fire for a few minutes. I know it's not cheap. Yeah, I think they're referred to as the black helicopters, but there's no video of them, and there's just sightings. Like they're still classified. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it very well could be what they used for Bin Laden. Yeah, it could be. It's hard to say. It's hard to say how many helicopters they have, that we don't know about. They could have multiple different kinds. Newer models, a little bit older models that still are not being used to the public. Because why would they use them to the public? Because then that just gives, you'd want the advantage over to your enemies to not know what we have, obviously. So the Apache is a badass helicopter, but it's not my top three. I'm a big, like I said, Blackhawk. Huey is the badass helicopter. It's just the look of a Huey is so fucking sexy. And then the Cobra helicopter is my favorite attack helicopter ever made. It is small, compact, but violent. It's like the A-10 Warhog of helicopters is what that is. I'm serious. It is a great ground attack helicopter. Badass, mean as fuck, and it is sexy. We have, for whatever reason, a lot of them near where I live that are like sitting out in front of a museum or like I don't know what you'd call it. But they're sitting out and they have them like mounted out in the yard. And you can walk up to them and see them. They're real fucking helicopters. They're badass. I love looking at them. There's one in Cedar Falls, Iowa. There's one in Parkersburg, Iowa. Badass. Yeah, 20K. Yeah, I know it'd be crazy because it shoots like, 1,000 rounds per minute or second or whatever the fuck it is. I know ammo's expensive, and that especially would be expensive. Yes, they did deny the existence of the SR-71 for years. At that point, the SR-71 was active and in use for a long time before it was ever publicly confirmed. Because they used it, and that could be, like, I guarantee you, there are over, and there's probably way more than this, but there's over a dozen military aircraft that we have no idea exist. And they're active in the air right fucking now every day, used for, whatever. But I guarantee you, or they're probably all like stealth hybrid types of planes, jets, whatever. But yes, I guarantee you there are, and I think it's always been that way. It's just they don't release that information until they really don't need that aircraft anymore or whatever. But the military isn't gonna. Not everything is public to the civilians. Don't need to know this kind of thing. We don't necessarily need to know what's the latest jet they're working on. What's the latest? I mean, it's not. I'd like to know, but it's not something that we need to know per se. That's why they don't release it to the public. And obviously, like I said, because of our enemies. Because then they just build something to counter it. The A-10 Warhog is badass. Definitely something I'd love to see fly in real life. They still do fly. They're active. They're still used because soldiers will tell you that have been in combat overseas. When you need airstrike support, ground to air, they want the A-10 Warhog because they're the most accurate ground to air aircrafts in the world. Is what you'll hear. They're badass, and yeah, the bird is badass. I'd love to see an SR-71 Blackbird flying. Like, I know they're retired and they don't use them anymore, but that would be cool to see that weird-ass thing flying. I've always wanted to see the U.S. Is it the UR-71? The stealth jet, the triangle-looking motherfucker. It looks alien. That'd be badass to see in person. Black helicopters are an oppressed minority. There's a lot of cool things I wish I could fucking see fly. I wish I could just go to a military base and they'd be like, here's this, and here's this, and look at this, and here's this. That'd be badass. You've seen that, you've seen the A-10 Warhogs flying and shooting? Remember when you did an 8-hour stream? Yeah, for... What did I do an 8-hour stream for? Oh, the fundraiser, I think. And I did a... Who was there when I did... I swear to God, I did like a 10-hour or 12-hour stream one time, I thought. I could have swore I did like a 12-hour live stream one time. Maybe it was 10 hours. I can't remember. It was a long, like, it was like almost 2 years ago when I did that one. Do a 24-hour stream? Fuck that. That would suck. If I did a 24-hour stream and I had like, if I had like, 500 people watching, there was just donations piling left and right, it would at least be enough to keep me awake. Like, oh, fuck. Like, hey, I love my naps. And I wouldn't be able to drink because then I get tired, so I'd have to be sober. So, if I was getting like $5 donations every fucking, 3 minutes for a 24-hour stream, it'd be worth it. It'd be a nice little payday, but 24 hours is a long-ass stream. You know how hard it'd be to make content for that? Like, it'd be like struggling to find things to show and do. What's up, Daniel Nunez? That'd be cool, Dusty. That'd be badass. A-10 Warhogs are still in use, but the SR-71 is retired. I'm, like, fairly certain. That's why they, like, came public with it. Yeah, they retired it in 1999. So it hasn't been in use for, like, a few decades. Yeah, see, the air show I've been to, they just flew F-16s. I wish they would have had something cooler. I mean, fighter jets are cool, don't get me wrong. I love fighter jets, but give me those classic fucking badass I'd also like to see an aircraft carrier. And like battleships. That'd be cool. So that'd be another cool thing to see. We got about another 2 minutes, or actually 1 minute in stream. So if you haven't followed me on Twitter, follow me now. I'll put the links down in the chat if you need those. Here is my Twitter. Go and follow me. Let's see. What else? Yeah, just follow me there. Subscribe to me if you haven't already. If you want merch, merch is... Where is it? Merch is there in the chat. You can buy a t-shirt, a hat, like I have on now. You can buy that in the store. We have a bunch of stuff. You love air support, your heart is stolen by the ground-based weapons, artillery vehicles, and especially smart. Yeah, I understand that. Like, as a soldier, that would be, obviously, I get that for sure. That's your bread and butter. Moody Air Force Base in Georgia. That'd be cool. Well, they don't do air shows at my town in Cedar Falls, Iowa anymore, sadly. But then we had the Blue Angels? Or no? The Thunderbirds. The Thunderbirds came to Cedar Falls one year. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you to everyone who tuned in tonight. I appreciate you all. It was a fun stream. We'll be streaming again next Thursday, obviously. So thank you, Dusty, Daniel, Alan, Eli, Lila, Monimus Reptilius, Mako the Dragon, Nicola, Eric Kennedy. I think I got everyone that's in here currently. I believe so. Thank you guys all for tuning in and staying through the end of the stream. I appreciate that very, very much. The weekend is almost upon us. Have a great weekend. Do something fun, whether you work or not. Do something that you'll look back and say, that was a damn good weekend. Even if it's being lazy as fuck. Nothing wrong with that. Have a cold beer. Have a cold Kool-Aid. Maybe have some cocoa milk or whatever you guys drink. I don't know. And enjoy it. Maybe a piece of cheese. One slice of cheese will make your weekend better. Okay, that's my advice. Take it or leave it. But I recommend you take it. Remember, always watch your six, because something is always behind you. Especially right now, Lila. Seriously, something is right behind you. I'm getting word that... Oh god, Mako the Dragon, there's something behind you too. Oh, guys, very important. You guys need to pay attention closely to this. You need to go